Me. Record. We're recording? Are we recording?
Yeah.
I can hear you for sure. Test. Yes. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Check.
Yes. Testicles. I mean,
Testicles. 1, 2, 3. We're Bodega out with our new hoodies. Let me see. Do we have like a fancy special effect? Let's see. Oh. Yeah. That's more sexual. What about that's more like dreamy. I don't know. Bodega cats. That's what we are.
There's some hoes in the house. There's some hoes in the house.
Hey, are you drinking something, homie?
Yeah.
What did you have?
It's a box of wine in a glass.
Nice. I'm pulling a Drake and I'm having wine with ice.
Yeah, mine has ice, baby.
I feel parched, so I needed some wine. I'm gonna pull Steph Curry and do my thingy. Steph Curry with the shot. Does it look stupid?
Is that a Steph?
Remember? We saw it? I think we were watching TV or something. It was a long time ago. Back whenever we used to... Back in the day whenever we used to hang out and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Before Corona.
Like in 2019 or something?
I don't even remember. I just remember there was some time...
Early 2020?
There was some time back in history whenever you and I used to podcast together. I remember that. I don't know why this cheap pizza.
Bodega.
Hey, I'm feeling like the pickle beer, the spicy pickle. It's spicy. That one. It's I don't know. I'm feeling it. There's something about it that it's addictive. Hey. That looks like a titty bop. You know how Puff Daddy has the titty bop? You have the titty bop.
Titty bop.
Big old cajas. Oh. I don't got no prop bitch. Blah, 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 blah. Hey. Should we start or do you want to fuck around for a little bit?
That's what you tell all the girls.
Oh.
What she said. That's what she said.
Is that too loud?
Get it.
It's okay. I was like, what was that noise? It was my cat's food, but...
I hear like a bubbly sound.
Do you? I hear everything. Say something.
Hello.
I hear everything perfect.
Hello.
Like you're in a bubble? Or like bubbles?
Like there's wind or something.
I do have the fan pointing at me, but it's really far.
I don't know what it is. Well, no, I don't hear it now.
Was it this?
No.
You know how they have those, I don't know what they're called, but it's like those shows or recordings or whatever it is that, because people like to hear sounds, but I don't even know how to explain it, but I know, for example, like they have, like a chick would be, the mic is super, super loud, so you're just really whispering into the mic. And then you open a bag of chips or something. And
no,
like
I hear it again.
And there's some sort of like fetish or some sort of thing where people like to hear that stuff, apparently, like those sounds right in their ear. This is funny, because I know he watches, he's a Nile kitten or cat. Someone told me one time, oh man, how do I say this story? Maybe I can't say it. It's one of those things, I guess, that we're gonna have to wait until the 100th show and shit. I was gonna out too much information about someone else, and he might get in trouble, so I better not. But anyway, I guess let's get this shit started. You agree?
Oh yeah. Let's get it, girl. Get it, girl.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, test, 1, 2. ¿Qué onda, way? We are the Bodega Cats.
Fat cats.
It's lit. And I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but for some reason I feel like we should be the ones to start it. I am 54 pitches.
Breezy in the house.
Yeah. Lorisi and I were feeling parched like Drake, so we got ourselves some wine. How is you, homie? My girl? How are you, my girl?
Good. I'm good.
How's Gracie?
Good. She's like eating a little bit more, and she's just chilling. She seems more perkier. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just letting her chill, and we go and she pees on the grass, and we're good.
That's good. That's more normal than what was happening before.
Yeah, she was just like out of it.
Poor thing. Maybe she had an infection or something.
Yeah, because I gave her antibiotics, and it seemed to be helping. Maybe I don't know.
I know she's an old lady and all, but yeah, but it's still, maybe there was some that I'm glad it helped all those dollars you spend at the vet. At least, get your dog to eat and not like that lady with the dog with the gaps. Oh, yeah. Shit. That was my problem. This morning, actually, I had issues with my back end. And damn, dude, I was like, yeah. My booty.
Issues this morning.
You did? I don't, and
I think I too much whiskey in the jarro.
Oh, I had whiskey. I had beer. I had chips. What did I eat? I ate tacos. But yeah, I don't know what happened, but I went to bed really late, and before I knew it, like I was, when you're watching TV but you're not, you're like up and not, and I don't even know if you're like awake or not, but because I remember there was this commercial about that if you've been in the Boy Scouts and you have been molested, to please call this number. I was like, whoa. It's like, I'm trying to sleep, bro. And I guess I heard that the Boy Scouts are either, I don't know if they're either ending, or they're not going to be anymore, or they're declaring bankruptcy or something like that. So
I think they have a lot of heat. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I know there's a lot of allegations.
Well, they were saying that I guess if you have had some sort of issues or something as a child, that you should report it now, because pretty soon they're not going to exist. So if you're thinking of suing them and getting some sort of money from them, I'm assuming, then you got to do it right now. But
hey, look, I'm so classy. I have a straw with my wine.
And like I put ice in mine, but like I said, Drake puts ice in his, so it's okay, I guess.
Drake does it.
If Drake does it, then it's okay, my girl. Drake is like Google or the internet. It's the truth. Shit. But what was I gonna say?
Mama.
Yeah, so I was trying to sleep, or on the couch watching TV, and trying to sleep in that fucking commercial. I'm like, I don't want to hear nothing about no rape kids while I'm trying to peacefully, have a nap or go to sleep and shit. But yeah, so then in the morning, my back end was rough, and I was in the bathroom for a little bit. So then I went and laid down again because I was just like, whoa, something's going on here. I didn't even want to laugh or move or anything. I'm walking around all stiff because I'm like, I don't want to shart because I wasn't wearing any underwear.
Nothing will stop the shard.
I had and I don't have your cheeks. I have little cheeks, so there's only so much they can hold on to. I'm like, ugh. I squeeze him and keep him tight, but I don't know. I assume if you shard, it takes a while to actually come out of your big old booty.
Yeah, it is kind of like the gorge or the Grand Canyon back there. So.
Oh Lordy. But
Man,
anyway, yeah, that was
gotta use a bidet. Clean that.
Hey, we never got the bidet even after Oscar told us that was the way to go. I don't know if I could do that. And then I was thinking, what if we're drunk? Can you imagine what would happen in the bathroom with that situation drunk? I just have a feeling there'll be a mess the next day. But I guess today I could have used it with my backhand situation. But hey, it worked itself out. Whoa, are you by a window or what?
No, I turned another light on because it seemed dark.
Oh, I forgot my other light, but take me to the window. I wish to say goodbye. Where's that from?
Hocus Pocus. Right?
Yes. Yes.
That movie, right?
You are correct, madam. You win the prize. The prize is door number 1 or door number 2?
Door number 2.
Door number 2, unfortunately for you, is just the box that my cat has been chewing on. I don't know, bro. I feel high and I don't even have any weed, bro. Oh shit.
Yeah, today, I woke up, what did I have? I don't even remember. Well, I woke up and I still had my glass of wine because I fell asleep and it was almost spilled.
Oh shit.
Have you ever done that? You're drinking and you just pass out?
I think so, yeah.
The other day, a whole thing of wine just spilled on my bed. And I woke up and I was like all wet. And I was like, did I pee myself? And it was the wine.
Oh, you woke up wet and it wasn't the good kind of wet. You didn't get the WAP. It was actually your wait. If it was the WAP, it was wine at fuck. Never mind. Not gonna do the joke, but
wine at
I was gonna say that
period.
happened to me. Wine and period. Ew.
Oh, I am. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh shit! You have your period going on and shit. So you literally last night. You had wine and period. You got some WAP. Oh shit! But
and I still feel like ugh. But anyways.
Like
women problems.
Oh, your good period.
Yeah.
You have cramps and shit.
Totally.
That sucks. I'm sorry, bro.
People don't know the struggle.
It's
men don't know the struggle.
No idea, bro. Especially because both situations, the cramps suck and they're super painful. At least for me, and just actually having to deal with that situation for a week, I don't think they understand how just annoying and it's like I'd rather have to take care of a child for a week. I
know, right?
I don't know. I think so. Yeah. I'm not quite 100% sure yet, but because that's a lot.
Hey, how's the shirt? I'm sorry to change the subject.
That's okay.
Does your shirt fit good?
Mm-hmm.
Is it tight or? Too big or what?
She said. That's what she said.
Too big.
Nah, it's perfect, bro. Look. I would stand up, but I'm not wearing pants. Just kidding.
Neither.
I'm just wearing a
Well, they're-
hoodie.
I'm wearing shorts, but they're not buttoned, so.
Oh. I'm wearing shorts too, but yeah,
Cool.
they're shorts. But anyway, homie, yeah. Well, you know, such is life. Life is cruel and destinacious. That's something I made up myself. That's a gem. Anyway, homie, what's the deal with peanuts? What has happened
Peanuts?
in the world?
Penis or peanut?
Well, you tell me both, I guess. I do like peanuts, though. Peanuts.
But not
Peanuts.
penis?
Not nuts, just peanuts. Like cacahuates
These nuts.
japoneses, you know? Cacahuates
Oh.
japoneses,
Cacahuate.
almonds.
Cacahuate.
Hey,
Cacahuate. Cacahuate. Ooh, I want some more cacahuate. No, Japone.
japoneses.
Japonesa. Japonesa.
Japonesa is a
I say that right?
female Japanese person.
A female.
Japonés is a male, but cacahuates is a male. It's a male word, so it's los cacahuates japoneses. If cacahuates was a female
Those
word,
are my favorite.
those are good. I should have taken you some more. I'll take you some this week. I'm taking some time off this week, and I'll take you some, and that way we can take a picture with their sweatshirts. What was I gonna say, Larisi?
So we talk about our fishing adventures, or you want
Yeah,
to wait?
no, we could do that. I mean, there's nothing. I did want to just real quick say, there's like I had like so many like rest in peace people that it's like kind of sad and pathetic how you mean like I mean just like you know continuing to having like police killing people and all that stuff. So I mean obviously justice for Breonna Taylor, you know, and Elijah McClain or McClain, right? Elijah McClain, Breonna Taylor, oh God, Jacob Blake, justice for him too. And shit, I mean that's all I can think of right now. I know there's been so many things happening, you know, like that man that was murdered. He was naked in the street and they put something on his head and he suffocated. Like it just keeps going on and on. But yeah, I mean rest in peace, justice. Don't forget to vote, Iowa kittens. Very important. You gotta go vote for the right one. Don't go vote for, you know.
Just vote twice, like 45 says.
Yes, and just as a clarification for if our YouTube ever decides to work again, my hat is from a sanctuary of animals in New Mexico, where I guess they just like, you know, give them shelter and stuff. So just so you guys know, my red hat is super hippie-ish. Nothing to do with the MAGA. It is red. It is red. Unfortunately, that's my favorite color, so I have a lot of red hats. But I just want to make a clarification that this hat, it's a hippie hat.
We don't support MAGA.
No,
No
I'm
way.
like an idiot.
No shade.
I was just watching on Twitter. He had a briefing and he was telling a reporter to take his mask off. He's like, I can't understand you, so take your mask off. You're far anyway from like, so he was saying he's far enough from him, but he was pretty close to the other reporters and they were all wearing masks. So he made a big deal about it. He was like, why don't you just take off your mask? And the guy's like, can I just speak louder? Well, I can't understand you. So the guy started speaking louder, the reporter. And then later on in the same briefing, someone else took off his mask to ask a question. And he's all, thank you for because you sound so clear compared to the other ones that refused. What a fucking idiot, bro. Like, why are you asking people to take off their masks? You can't even like convince people to wear them. He has no regard for human life, bro. And you know what? I was thinking, like,
doesn't.
I think it is a cleansing of population that it kind of like benefits the rich and powerful. Now that I was thinking about it, because who cares that all these people are dying? Because I think that I keep thinking about it and like stressing is that, I have my neighbor that we were in that not argument but discussion the one time, right? And he was telling me that a lot of the hospitals, when you go get a test, even if you have, if they ask you your symptoms or if you had any symptoms, or even if you say, yeah, I've been sneezing or I have a sore throat, they automatically consider you a positive. And I just don't understand how people think that's so bad. Like, ooh, they're overcounting cases. If anything, we probably undercounted before, or we still are somehow, because you don't know all these people that can't afford to go to the hospital or like get tested or whatever. And because I guess the test is free, but also some people ask if you have insurance. If it's free, why do they ask, right? But anyway, my whole point is that I keep thinking like, yes, okay, let's say that maybe that they're over counting and it's not really the real numbers of cases, but the dead people are dead. Like, you can't bring those people back. So does that not matter? That's how many people died? So that number itself, like here in New Mexico, we've been lowering our daily cases. We were like 300 a day. It went down to like about 100, right? But then a few days ago, we had 8 deaths. That's 8 people dead. If you think of 8 people like in your circle, like if I tell you, pick 8 people that you know, that you talk to, not necessarily that you like or love, but that you talk to, pick 8 people and those are dead. That's a big chunk of fucking people, right? Even if you don't like someone, I don't wish them dead. So death. So I don't know. I don't understand why people like think this is a big deal that they're overcounting the numbers or whatever. I get it. Don't get me wrong. Obviously data is very important and all that, right? But people are dead. So this is not a hoax like Cheeto said, So, dude, I don't know.
I mean, I was looking at China. They have what, 3 billion, almost 4 billion people, and I don't know if they're underreporting, but they don't have like thousands. 86,000, is that what it is now? I think last week it was 60,000. But they're not even in the 10,000s of people dying. So what the fuck? It's those people that aren't wearing masks and are going out in public, and they were afraid because of Labor Day, people would go to large crowds. And if you just see people walking down the street, like, they're not wearing masks and they're not social distancing. I mean, it's like people are like, think it's over or something.
Yeah.
It's still there, people. It didn't go away.
And I can see how it's easy to get comfortable, because just being like, when we were around this weekend and stuff, you forget, you're like, you start thinking that it's like it used to be, where you didn't have that worry that you don't want fucking, which reminded me of something else about Cheeto, but hold on. So that other people's mocos and tears are gonna kill you and shit, you wouldn't think that. But at the same time, like if I'm hanging out with you and I know you've been taking care of yourself, I've been taking care of myself, of course there could be a chance that we caught it somewhere, we don't know. But it's not like we're like face to face talking or whatever. But if I go to the store, or even if I go check my mail or anything, yeah, sometimes I forget my mask, but I come back and get it, and it's not that big of a deal. Like, you just gotta wear that bitch, you gotta wear it and protect yourself and protect others. It's like, I was watching a part of the VMAs and saw Lady Gaga's performance, and she's like, wear your mask, it's a sign of respect. I'm like, ooh, I like that shit. Because, remember, we always talk about how it's like sign of solidarity. People don't give a fuck about solidarity. People don't give a shit about anybody but themselves. It's literally survival of the fittest in this joint. So it's a sign of fucking respect. Have some fucking respect, you know? Keep your fucking mocos. But what I was gonna say, so I was watching that briefing that I was telling you with Chino. I don't know if it was yesterday or today, and like a big old piece of something comes out of, I think it comes out of his nose. I'm not sure if it's nose or his mouth, but he's talking and blah 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 blah, and it just it shoots out, and you could see his eyes. It's like he saw it and he followed it. He's all like, "Oh, what was that?" I was like, "Ew, bro." That's why you gotta wear a mask. Be nasty. We got mocos or saliva coming out of your fucking nasty ass Cheeto face. You disgusting. But anyway. But
you can suck my ass.
Yes, no, I wouldn't want him to suck my ass, but maybe just
Well, you know.
stand there while I fart in his mouth.
There you go.
I think that's some sort of fetish.
Right.
Oh shit! And did you see Pelosi?
I like
She went to get her. Pelosi got her pelo done. Just kidding. I wanted it to rhyme. Do you think they set her up? Because the owner
the hairdresser.
The owner is a hardcore Republican, not the hairdresser, but the owner. She's a Trumper.
Well, yeah, then I think so.
That was kind of weird, bro. I mean, it literally is that one footage that you could tell that just washed her hair. Again, I don't know. Have you gone to get your hair done? No, huh? Me neither. So I don't know if people wear their masks throughout the whole thing or not. You know, obviously you have to take it off when they're doing your ears, if I guess for a short haircut, I guess. But yeah, I don't know about that situation. And she was super defensive about it, Pelosi. You know, she was just like, I apologize for being set up. It's like, that's not an apology, bitch. Shit, that was funny though. But anyway,
Should have just denied it, like president. Like he denies everything.
That's true. I mean, it's politicians, right?
That wasn't me. Or it's because the hairdresser said it was her.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that what happened?
The hairdresser says she felt like, well, the hairdresser was a dude, and he said that he called the owner to ask if it was okay, and the owner approved it. That she first didn't, and then she knew it was Pelosi, and then she was like, okay. So the statement that she put out doesn't match this, because she acted like, because she was like, oh, I can't believe Pelosi could put my family and my life in danger, and my livelihood, and my business. But homeboy, the hairdresser, apparently called for approval. He didn't just do it on his own. So it's like a bunch of sketchiness right there. I think, I do think, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain because these people, they have to get haircuts, right? They're not like you and I that we could just like, I'm cutting my own hair. It's some spots, bro, I'm just like, whoa, what the fuck is this doing here? And I've been fucking up my shit like a lot, where I'm like, oh fuck, now what do I do? I thought I could do what's this thing called? Not the hairline, but you know how they do on black guys, I guess it is the hairline. They don't call it that. Like it looks perfectly like
the part?
No, not the part, like right here in the front. How it's like perfect, like they don't have no baby hairs or nothing, it's just like straight and perfect. What's that called?
Oh
shit, what is it called? I have it in the tip of my tongue. Damn it. Well, let's say hairline, but it's not hairline, because your hairline, what you got is what you got, you know. But if they, like when you guys are getting a haircut and they do a straight line, then especially with black guys, then it's straight, you know, instead of just having your hair however fucking it grows. Well, I try to fix it because I feel like my sides are crooked, and I totally fucked up, and it kept going more inside and inside. So I was just like, let me just leave it alone. So what I'm saying is that not only I can wear a hat and I'm working from home, Pelosi has to get her shit done. I imagine Trump does too. I mean, I don't know what that hideous hair, I feel like it has to do with a lot of fucking magic spells and shit, but I know another, like, I'm sure Melania gets her nails done and her hair, right? I mean, Biden is looking a little rough. His hair looks a little longer, but what I'm trying to say is that the people that are out there like that, they are getting haircuts and shit. So why is Pelosi different? I don't know. Maybe I'm just, defending her because I'm on her side, but anyway, homie, let's talk about something more interesting.
Yeah,
What she said.
Sorry, go ahead.
well, that was just fucked up. But we can go on, go
That
forward,
was fucked
go
up.
forth.
But we were talking about, I said something about fetishes. I don't know where I was looking or listening to someone that was saying that, what? Oh, I think it was the Andrew Schultz podcast, Flagrant or something like that. And they were talking about how they have to trim their dick hair. Like they got a manscape. And they were like having I don't know if it was that show or not. I don't remember. But they were having a discussion about that, if guys should manscape or not. And some of them like, fuck no, I like it all like natural and shit. And others, some guys trim it because they say it makes their dick look bigger. But anyway, so one of them was like, bro, you gotta do something about it. You can't have your dick looking like J. Cole. I thought it was the funniest shit, bro, because, that's the conversation we were having with Hova in that podcast, that I know he's trying to say that I don't care. I'm not even doing all this stuff, like he doesn't care the hair, like he's just like rough. His dreads look like, I don't know, he looks homeless. So when they said like, your girl doesn't want your dick to look like J. Cole. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't want someone's dick to look homeless, no? Bro, that was fucking funny, but
all braided and shit.
yeah, like it's not even like proper. Like the dreads are not even cool or like clean and shit. They look all over the place, and I could just imagine a big old like fro with like more spots on one side than the other, and whoa, it's like, where's the dick? Speaking
Wow.
of dicks, that's not our segment. So I was watching so one time Bandcamp, just kidding. Has it ever I'm trying to think how to tell this. Have you ever had a situation where you someone, either not necessarily someone you're dating, but maybe gets a hold of your phone or something, and then you happen to have porn and you forgot to delete the page on the internet on your phone, and you get caught? And then you're like, oh fuck. Well, that has happened to me, and it's happened to me, thank God, never at work or anything like that, because that would be fucking embarrassing. But I lied, it did happen at work.
Really?
So yeah, what happened was, but I was training, and my co-trainer, we were chatting during the break. We let people go on a break, and we were just chatting, preparing and everything, and we were arguing about something, and I was like, no, I'll prove it to you, let me Google it. So I get my phone, and I have been prepping for this training for a while, so my mind, and it was in Las Cruces. So there was a lot going on in my life. It's not like I was just fucking masturbating here, left and right and shit, But plus, like, Tori Amos has a line that says, she's talking shit about the dude, saying, you don't even fucking know me. If you know me so well, tell me which hand I use. Meaning which hand I use to masturbate. I've always thought that was such a super cool line, because that's true. You know me so well, which hand I use. Because you would think if you're right-handed, you would use your right, but not necessarily. At least I don't think so. But anyway, so we were like, I'll prove it to you, and let me get my phone. And I get my phone to Google something, and I have some porn there. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to turn it back to the non-private area. And she's like, oh shit, what she said something, and I was like, oh no, that's just like a weird thing that I was looking for. And well, why are you embarrassed then? And I was like, just because it's weird and I don't want you to think I'm weird. And I made this whole story up, bro, but I'm pretty sure she knew what the fuck was up. But it happened another time also with a lady, and I was like, I'll prove you wrong. And I grab my phone and I go to Google, and then get like first thing I saw was some dick and ass. And I was like, oh, because I totally forgot because I've always told you and my friends that my porn searches keep getting super fucking weird the older I get. Before I've told you that I was a very basic, either hot white girl or big ass Latina or like some like boom, straight like that to the point, or not to the point, but like very basic. And now I'm like super, fucking Hindu, missing one toe and one tooth, with purple hair,
Oh my God, really?
and she's looking only left to the left. Now I'm just kidding, but I get like very like picky with what I'm looking for, just because I'm just like, let me look that shit up, and I look it up, and I know most people wouldn't, especially if you're a guy, they don't believe this, but sometimes it is fun to watch porn to see like just the storyline is fucking weird. And like I was telling you in the other podcast, sometimes I have to finish the whole story to make sure the girl's okay. And I've told you the story about how I had to stop a porn because the guy was fingering this girl, and it was super fucking hot. It was really sexy. And I noticed he had a wedding ring. And I'm pretty 99.9% sure that wasn't his wife, bro. And I just couldn't keep watching, bro. I'm like, he's cheating on his wife. And I'm about to get off of it. Nah, I can't do this, bro. So I had to stop that one.
Don't you think that was like just? I think people watch porn more if there's some,
Controversy?
So maybe it was just fake. Like it's like, oh, let's make this guy be married. It'll bring more scandalous
I don't think so,
situation.
because you don't even see the guy. You're literally, the porn is about the girl and him fingering her. It not necessarily like the camera's just there, but the camera's on the girl. So it's almost like the guy doesn't matter. So I did feel like that was like oops, he forgot to take his ring off. But that was not his wife, bro. I'm pretty sure that wasn't his wife. So I feel bad I'm like, your wife is at home while you're fingering this whore? I can't get off to that.
This whore. There's some hoes in the house. Some hoes on the house.
Hey.
Not a whore. It's just like the money. You're so judgmental. She's not a whore.
Maybe I'm using the term loosely. I guess you could say that. But so you wouldn't consider a porn star a whore? I'm not saying that they are. But you're saying that to me.
No, they gotta make their money.
I guess, bro. Well, I called her a whore because I know she's an adulterer, not because she's doing porn. But
Okay.
I do feel that I don't think
It makes
that.
me feel better.
But I don't think that women do porn because they're like, oh, I gotta make some money. Unless it's the kind
You
that.
know?
Bro, don't you think like there's so many other options besides that? It's like saying like that strippers are strippers because they're putting themselves through college. That is like 15% of the time that's true. And within that 15%, they never finished college. Some of them. So I don't believe that whole bullshit that I'm here for. I've always believed the girls that are the servers, because the servers at a strip joint are always better looking than the strippers, because they're very pretty and they know that they could get money in that business, but they're not haven't quite gone to that step where they have to take their clothes off, So I do feel like those, it's more believable that maybe, yeah, they are trying to just pay for college or whatever. because they're not really taking their clothes off. They're like just wearing like skimpy outfits and serving the food. You know that strip joints have some of the best food. Did you know that?
No, I did not
heard
know
that. I believe it's either titties or was that one downtown? That titty bar? It's right downtown.
Knockouts?
Yeah, knockouts. I heard that either knockouts or titties. I forgot which one. I heard they have closest to one of the best steaks in Albuquerque. From several people. I heard their food is really good. And I told you the story, right? I've said the story in the podcast before when I took that girl to the strip joint. I don't know if I said that part, but it was that story with that crazy girl that we were going to go on a date on a Friday. And she texted me on a like Wednesday or Thursday. And she's like, hey, can you do me a huge favor and pick me up from work? And I was like, okay. And I went and I was like, well, since we're out already, do you want to just do our date today? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, where do you want to go? And she's like, titties? And I was like, I meant to eat. They have food. I was like, what? And I was really young and naive. So I was like, what the? I had never been to a titties. Well, have I? I don't know if I had, but I didn't even know that they had food. So I was like, what the fuck? So we went over there and we went, you know, there's two titties here in Albuquerque and there's two titties, you know that? the right and the left.
TDs?
But anyway, so, hey. I gotta lift it. And they hurt, so I think I am gonna start soon. But anyway, so she ordered a steak. And I ordered a salad because I couldn't eat. I thought it was fucking gross. Now I will do it because now I'm disgusting. But back then I was a good girl, you know? Like a steak, bro. And then, you know, the strippers, first of all, Albuquerque strippers, and I'm sorry, you guys, but you guys are trash. And, I mean, compared to Atlanta and LA, Miami, New York, you know? And the morning strippers or day strippers, oof. I mean, if the ones at night, most of them have a C-section you can see, and like it's just like a random shit. You imagine the day strippers, like holy crap. So this bitch is eating her steak while we're watching these ratchet ass strippers. They're not even hot. I'm like, ugh. I can like taste their sweat in, you know, in my salad and shit.
Oh my god.
So, but I didn't know. Again, like I was in my early 20s. What?
It's not like the strippers are cooking the food, though.
I don't know, bro. If the restaurants here have so many issues of, you know, like violations of like health, you know, code violations and things like that. So all restaurants have nasty things happen in the back because they probably don't wash their hands. They probably don't use. I know that now with Corona, things are like more, you know, trying to prevent more things, obviously. But back then, they didn't wash their hands.
That's the least of our worry.
They don't use gloves. You know, if something falls, you think they don't pick it up and just throw it in 5-second rule. So all kinds of shit happens. Like I know someone told me that they worked at I don't know if I should say the company. Maybe last time I forgot to bleep all the other shit that I said I was gonna bleep and I didn't. So in the last two podcasts, shit that I was supposed to bleep didn't bleep. But I could bleep this, I guess. But apparently the chips, they wouldn't like clean the container where the chips were at. They could just kept throwing more and more. So on the bottom there was like dead cockroaches and shit, like literally.
Oh god.
Yeah, and you know where they make the frozen margaritas, same deal. They wouldn't clean the container. They just kept adding the margarita shit. So that container on the bottom, can you imagine how fucking nasty it was? So shit like that happens all the time. Do you think a strip joint would it be nasty? That's
true. You got a point.
I feel like the girls between breaks or they finish dancing and they run naked with their sweat and their titties and everywhere, and they get something to eat real quick in the kitchen because they gotta go back out, or they are dating the cook and they go make
You
out.
got titty sweat all over.
I got titty sweat, titty sweat, titty
Titty
sweat.
sweat.
I got hair,
Tweety,
you know,
Sweaty.
twetty. I got twetty.
Pussy hair.
Oh, that
Pussy
baby,
sweat.
pussy sweat, crack sweat. And this chick probably like that was part of the juice in her steak and shit. So I couldn't eat my salad. And then from there we went
Have
to
you
the
heard
other
that? That comedian. Oh my God, I can't remember her name. She's a lesbian comedian, and she's from the South. What's her
Ellen.
name? But she talks
Ellen.
about what?
Ellen.
No. She's a big girl, and she's super funny. Oh, I can't remember her name. But she talks about like her family grew up going to Hooters, and
I love Hooters.
like yeah, and she's like they have you could get like 4,000 wings for for the whole family, and who cares if they're still wearing nylons or whatever with their little orange shorts.
For
But she was
nasty shorts that are
she was
not,
talking about
or just those shorts are not
her mom and dad got it.
sexy. They had what?
I know they're not. I've been to Hooters. I guess they're okay, but
No.
if I was I would want a big girl if I was a lesbian like myself, but
Why? But you wouldn't want a big girl in those
I don't
shorts,
know.
or in general?
No, I would want a big girl in those shorts and
Well,
let it all hang out,
I think that there's a very particular ass that looks good in those Hooters shorts, like very like a sporty bubble butt with a little bit of hip. Anything other than that, doesn't matter how good, pretty, hot the butt is. Those shorts are not what's the word? They're just not flattering.
They're like what? They're polyester, and
And they're
they
going
don't
like
shape,
this, bro.
and yeah, they're yeah, it only supports a sporty butt.
Yeah.
Not a hippie bubbleless.
Or a big old fucking booty, or a no ass at all, or none of those look nowhere, not even decent. Like it's very, very, very specific butts that those shorts look good on, and I don't know why. Why don't you make it more flattering? Make it like little shorts
I
or
wonder
something.
in the interview, do they have to wear those shorts to see what they look like before they get hired?
I was friends with this dude, or actually he was friend of a friend. But we went to, it wasn't Hooters, but it was one similar where the girls are dressed like that. And we went for lunch. And while we were there, he was like interviewing a girl, quote unquote. And I guess he gave her the little skimpy outfit. So she went and put it on. And he was taking pictures of her. Like turn around, and she was just like, it looked like she was in jail and shit. And when they were done, he came over to say hi because he was friends of my friend that I was with. And he was the manager, so he came over to say hi and whatever, bought us a drink. So I was like, is that the procedure? Like, is that? And he's like, nah, I just did it because I can. So to answer your question, I think that some pervs probably do ask them to wear the shorts for the interview and get the pictures like this dude did. It's just fucking nasty. But the world is nasty, bro.
I wonder if it's actually lucrative to work at Hooters. I mean, how much do you really get paid? Is it?
I dated a Hooters girl, bro. She got paid well.
Really?
Most bars, I think.
Like how much?
Well, I've dated also someone that worked at the library, and I know she said that there was nights she could make like 500. So that's a lot of money a day, bro. $500. She said between 200 to 500. Back then, when I was dating,
Is that just tip?
Yeah, because they don't make shit on salary or what's it
It's like-
called? Hourly. They made like $2, I think, bro.
Like wages? Damn.
So it's all tips. That's what she said.
What she said. That's what she said.
What'd you say?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Go to the
but
bathroom, dude.
go for it, homie. We'll pause.
I'll be right back.
You got it.
Masturbator.
Bro. Oh, September 18th, that show I was telling you with Sarah Paulson, Ratchet, it's gonna start on Netflix September 18th. That should be fucking cool, bro. Look.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. I
I
like her.
I love her. She's one of the good gays. Speaking of masturbators, yeah, so Larissa and I went fishing. It says that you can only catch 5 fish per adult and 3 per children. So we're like 10 fish. So we caught 0. But
Z-E-R-O.
I feel we almost caught 2. The one when I got there, and I didn't, but I almost did. And the other time where the little ones ate my worm. That's what she said. But that shit was fun,
The
bro.
little ones.
The little ones, remember when they they
Oh
played
my
me.
God, I love it.
They fucking played me.
Yeah. Well, I kept getting my line stuck in the damn tree.
And mine.
And I lost my bobber.
That too. I guess I was holding my caña wrong, right? I don't even know what I was doing, bro. I was
I don't
thinking,
know. I need to watch the show.
You what?
I'm not like an expert. I just learned from my mom. Well, we didn't have YouTube back then, so I just learned from my mom, and she didn't know what the hell she was doing either. So
No, I'm not an expert
I don't
either.
pretend to be expert. A novice at best.
No, I don't either. And I mean, because I was thinking like before I got there, was like, well, I just bought a little grill, so it's like, do I know how to clean it properly? Because I have before, but not the what do you call them? Their what's on their body? Escamas is in Spanish. Yeah. So I've never cleaned those. So I was like, damn it, how am I gonna do it? Like I was already thinking of how I was gonna grill it. I was like, what? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to clean it properly, and like then if I grill it, should I season it? I was already making plans about eating that fucker, bro. Eating those 5. I thought at least I'd get 2.
I was just thinking about like gutting it, and because I haven't gutted a fish in a long time, so I brought my little knife.
Yeah, that's a big old knife. Well, me too. Remember I got at yours that one time?
Oh yeah.
You caught 3, right?
You got what?
You caught 3?
Oh yeah.
That last time. Before this time, the last time we went, you caught 3, I caught 1, and Joel caught 2, I think.
No, I thought he caught more.
So then you caught more too then. Because you caught more than anybody. I think you caught 4. Maybe he caught 3.
No, I don't.
No? You caught more than both of us.
Did you catch one?
1. Just 1.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Yeah, I caught 1. And I remember you caught a few because we cleaned yours. So I've gutted them before, but I don't know. I was just like, I was stressing myself out about how I was gonna grill that fucker, and then we didn't get shit. But nah, it was fine. It was more about the ambience, you know.
Yeah, it was just chill. It wasn't. I didn't think it was hot. It was in the shade, but when I got home, I was sunburned. My nose a little red, and my arms.
My nose is peeling. I didn't even think I got that much sun. Mark.
My anaconda don't want none, son.
Hey.
You decide bins are set up. But please don't lose that. But some brother will play that hard roll, but I pull it quick. Something. Anyways.
Baby got back. Hey. Little in the middle, but she had my back. Much back. Oh, speaking of, I got my hand towel for the kitchen right now that I'm using is the one that you got me. And it says, I like big mugs and I cannot lie. And it has a mug with coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Which is super funny. It makes me laugh every time, homie. But anyway, what else we got going on, homie? Hey.
Well, let's see. What do we have on our docket?
I don't really have much other than Pelosi's pelo. You don't want your boy's dick to look like J. Cole. My adventures of like being caught watching porn and shit.
I was gonna say we should make an episode of the HBO Animals about like horses or something, or elephants.
We gotta pick a funny animal. Like I don't know, what are those, like a ferret or something? Like what's that one little creature that from like Timon and Pumbaa? Timon, not Pumbaa.
Ferret.
I don't know what he is, but it's those ones that come out of the dirt like, go crazy.
Or meerkat?
Yeah.
Meerkat.
Or a mountain, or what are those cats called with the big ears that they're kind of vicious? Oh, there's these cute little cats. They're wild and they're not quite like that one, but they're fucking tiny. Their little legs are tiny and shit, and they're vicious, bro. They can kill some like animals like in the most vicious way and shit. Of course, they prey on smaller things like birds and rats and things like that. But damn, bro, you're like, you think you see a little cute little kitten? Oh, little idle kitten. Goes fucking crazy on you and shit. But we should do one of those. Or
when my nieces were here, we were watching.
Or flies. Fucking flies.
Yeah. Flies, or maybe a
mosquitoes.
Murder hornet.
Or you can be a bee, and I can be a mosquito since I'm Mexican. I'm a mosquito. We totally should do that, bro. How can we do it? It's like how I asked my brother, how can I write a book about my life without actually having to write it myself? He's like, you pay someone to do it? Oh, I thought he was just going to say he'll write it for me.
Wouldn't be an autobiography then, right? It would be just a biography?
Yeah, well, not necessarily, because like Uncle Charla's like somebody helped him. It was kind of like a ghostwriter type of thing. Like he put his thoughts together and then someone wrote it in a more booky way, So I could record.
Booky way?
Record what I'm trying to say. Booky. Yeah, it's in a booky way. or what is that called? Learning. But
literature review of an autobiography. I don't
I
know.
could do the audio. I'll do the audio. So it has
Well,
my voice.
Uncle Charla did his own voice.
If they didn't have his audio, the books wouldn't be the same. They wouldn't have sold. I don't know how many he sold.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah, imagine like someone.
I don't think I would listen to it if it was.
It's like the Tiffany Haddish one. If it wasn't her voice,
Oh, yeah.
it wouldn't have been the same. You know, the last black unicorn is called, I think.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of good new books.
Oh, what do you think about number 45 and him saying that those fallen vets were suckers and losers?
He says that. He never said that.
Didn't he say something about John McCain?
Oh God, yeah.
Because he got caught.
And even in today, or I think it was today's briefing, he's all like, "Well, everybody knows that I wasn't a big fan of him, or some people know. Not that I wasn't a big fan, but like he kept like, I think this is one of the ones that Sarah, what's her name? Sarah Connor? No, Sarah.
What could be?
The one that does the videos where she makes fun of him.
Oh, yeah. That's,
you know who?
Sarah. Yeah.
Or something. That's
on TikTok.
Perfect. That's a perfect of her to do because he's literally like keeps contradicting himself and everything he says, just sentence by sentence and shit. But I didn't read much about it. I just know that he talked some shit and that he pretended like that he didn't. He said, you know, he would have never. I actually saw something super funny.
I've done more for vets than any other president in this history. I'm like, really, dude? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's like, look, something said, oh no, never mind. This is the Texas Roadhouse butter recipe. Never mind. Oh, here. A guide to Trump speaking. Did you know? Means, I just found this out. People are saying means, I'm making this up. We'll see what happens. Means, I have no idea what's happening. Fake news means, this information makes me look bad. Believe me means, I'm lying. I thought that was so funny.
I have more words than most people. I know more about terrorists than even FBI, or I even know, like, really.
Even that anyone ever existed, some might say.
I've been more for any president since George Washington.
Some might say. Who's saying that? It's in the transcript. What transcript? What the fuck are you talking about? Like straight up lying, bro. Like he just straight up lying and shit.
It's in the books. What book? The books. You know, the books. Remember back in the day they had LimeWire?
Yeah.
And you could get free songs.
Remember Napster?
I have an iPad here. What?
Napster?
What?
Napster.
Oh, Napster. Yeah.
You can't hear me, bro?
I remember way back. What?
You can't hear me?
You're like cutting out.
Really? Huh.
I can hear you, but it's like a delay.
Ah, that fucking sucks. I think it's my stupid ass internet, bro. Sorry. Huh. On my end, it sounds fine, but I could tell that you respond to my stuff like a few seconds later. But Napster. Some people got sued, bro, and I think LimeWire too. They sued some people, like regular ass people like you and me, because that's so fucked up. And I get it. The artists. I guess it was the beginning of when the artists realized that they are getting fucked, because the record company was getting most of their shit, and all of a sudden, regular ass people was getting their music for free. I fucking love Napster and LimeWire. I use LimeWire more because Napster I was just barely, how do you say, dabbing, doobie, Scooby Doo. Just kidding. But yeah, I remember.
But and then, well, are the movie theaters open?
I don't think here in New Mexico.
Okay,
They have
they
have the drive-in one that I was telling you about.
Oh, okay. But I mean, how are they, like Netflix and Hulu and all those people are making a lot of money. So I think Hulu and Netflix might be upset about, people getting movies for free, because then why pay the, subscription?
The other day, I looked like, what's his name? Kung Jao, what's his name? From Korea. The other day,
Oh.
I forgot what happened that I accidentally pulled my nephew's hair. I was walking away, and as I was walking away, I ran my fingers through his hair, and it got stuck. So I pulled it a little bit, and he was so hurt, and he comes up to me, and he's like, "Why did you pull my hair?" And I was like, "It was an accident, babe. Like, it was an accident." And he's like, "Oh." And I'm like, "Well, that's why you should shower every day, because it was knotted and stuff." So I take off my hat, and I was like, "See, I just showered today." So I was going like that in my hair. I was like, "See, I showered today. My hair is clean, so you can run your fingers through it." And he goes, "Ha! You look like Ursula." I was like, "Ouch." So I don't know what I prefer more, Kung Jang-hoo or whatever his name is, or King Jang-hoo, whatever his name is, or fucking Ursula, bro. And then yesterday that I was so exhausted and I hadn't taken a shower, I was like, damn, like, my nephew says I got Ursula's hair, and I probably smell like her too, like fishy and shit.
That's a yes. You got Ursula here. You got Ursula here.
That's a major diss, bro. But
well, at least it was red, though.
Go ahead. At least what?
Isn't Ursula's hair red?
White.
Or no?
It's white.
Oh.
And it is like a little.
I was thinking.
You're thinking of the Little Mermaid?
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, if we really get down to it, or like think about it, because you know how I love to like analyze, not analyze, but talk shit about Disney movies, how Beauty and the Beast, it was basically homeboy kidnapped, the girl. Well, first of all, the dad wanted to sell her, and then homeboy kidnapped her. So it's a bunch of ratchetness, right? All the Disney stuff. And the Little Mermaid is no different. Like, she literally sold her voice and almost her soul just to get legs, just so this guy could fuck her. It's like you sold yourself for dick. So if we think about that, isn't Ursula kind of a feminist? Because she doesn't like the Little Mermaid because she doesn't agree with what she's doing. So she's like, all right, I'll give you legs, but you got to give me your voice. It's so maybe she's not necessarily a feminist or quite like righteous or Joan of Arc or anything like, awesome like that. But if you think about it, who's the worst woman? Ursula or the Little Mermaid that sold herself just to get some dick, some prince dick. So maybe I don't mind being Ursula.
Oh my God, that's a good. I never thought you're opening my mind. That's deep, dude.
Right? So I'm just like,
Where you got fireworks.
I know, here we go.
Fireworks.
Ah, this
You
fucking
have deep,
delay.
deep thoughts.
Ow, all the time, bro. Those are the only kinds I have. No, but the other
You're not
day,
shallow.
I thought that, or my pussy isn't either. But
Whoa.
the other day, I heard some.
TMI.
I thought it was fireworks, but the next day I wake up and I'm on that app, the neighborhood app. I think it's called the neighborhood app. Yeah, neighbors. And I was on there, and they're like, "Did anybody hear the 7 shots just now?" And then other people were all talking about it too, and I'm like, "Oh shit! I thought it was fireworks."
What?
What? Huh?
Eh?
What?
Huh?
Fucking delay. Oh.
Baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, baby.
You have anything else, homie? We're at an hour 52.
Oh,
We're at an hour 52, and this fucking
Jeez,
internet
yeah, I
is
think we're
driving me
good.
crazy, bro. What you say? Anyway, homie, yeah. You got anything else for the cats? For the IO kittens?
Just if you know anyone that would want to sponsor us, we need some exposure.
Yes. And
We need to be exposed.
And don't forget to comment and reach out if you want some swag that we could send you. I mean, I don't know. I guess we can mail it. But yeah, we got some swag, you guys.
Like and subscribe.
Please subscribe, follow, and like. Even if you didn't like it, just fucking like it, bro.
Tell your friend.
Tell all your friends and your cousins.
Tell your friend's friend.
And your mama.
Tell your sister, baby, cousin, mamas that we want to hear from you.
Your auntie, your mama.
Give us feedback.
Give us some feedback, guys. You
The mama.
guys.
Mama baby. The baby mama. Your baby mama's sister, cousin, sister's Tracy, cousin. I don't know. You know what I mean. If you want to school us in something, go ahead. We're blank slates, you know.
This is true. It's very true. Go ahead, IO Kittens. Follow and do your IO Kitten job, which is to support the Bodega cats. I am 54 Peaches.
Crazy is here.
Hey. And collectively we are the Bodega Cash.
Yeah.